What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and I have another week of the trophy talk. It's been quite a while since I've made one of these videos. I do want to apologize beforehand for that. Just the new year and everything, there was a lot going on, a lot happening, and I wanted to put some stuff out, but I just never really was able to get around to it because of everything that was going on. So I do want to apologize for that beforehand, but we are going into the week of January 23rd of 2022. I hope everybody had a happy new year. They had a good holiday and everything of that sort. Down in the comments below, let me know what games you guys have been playing, what you've been up to, and any progress or goals or anything that you have moving forward into 2022. Another thing I want to note before moving forward is if you guys haven't already, there's a link to my Twitch down in the description below. I am starting to stream over there again. I have been MIA, but I am over there streaming. So if you want to follow me over there, there's a link for that down in the description below. I stream all my platinum trophies and various other games. And with me getting into my PS3 backlog a little bit more, I'm probably going to be playing a lot of those games over there. It's kind of hard for me to play certain games on Twitch because if I'm trying to make guides for them or something like that, it can be pretty difficult for me to stream and make those guides. Why is my Steam here? Where are you? You need to go away. Yes. So those are the announcements. Again, I do want to apologize for being kind of MIA, but here I am back at it and everything of that sort. Another thing that I want to make note before moving forward is something that I think everybody should use if you haven't already, but there is something for PSN profiles that's called PSNP Plus. Now, I'm not like, sponsored or anything. I'm just saying this to say it because I found it very interesting and very useful, and you'll see it moving forward throughout all of these videos. But what this does is it's something that you can download or you can, pull into this thing called Taper Monkey in Google Chrome. And then on PSNP, you can then have all of these additional settings that will allow you to make trophy lists easier to get through and things of that sort. It resizes PS5 trophy images so that they're the same size as PS3 and PS4 ones or the lists. For some reason, I have it checked off here, right here, resize PS5 icons, but it's not actually doing it, so I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, the reason why I am mentioning this is because recently in the past few weeks, there was an update that was put out for it, and it's made it extremely, extremely useful if you're wanting to get into playing some old games that do have multiplayer. And what that is the option at the top, which is called Mark Unobtainable Trophies. So now using PSNP Plus, if a game has unobtainable trophies, it will now have this little exclamation mark and it will tell you what trophies are unobtainable. I'm going to try to find a list. Oh, well, I guess a game that has one that we were talking about was Agents of Mayhem, which looks like it. Okay, it still has it. But for instance, this is an example. You can see that this trophy list contains 2 unobtainable trophies. If you guys didn't know this, Agents of Mayhem broke. Go tweet at Deep Silver and Volitia and all them to get this fixed. But basically, the trophies that are unobtainable are the Platinum Trophy, which you can see are highlighted in this orange. And then it'll highlight the trophy that is unobtainable in the same orange as well. So if you're wanting to get into older games or do multiplayer or stuff like that, and you're not sure if trophies are unobtainable or not, you can download that PSNP Plus and it will show you all of that stuff. And that's run by the community, so that people kind of submit things and then they get listed as unobtainable. So it kind of is kept up to date. Anyway, with all of that being said, all of that rambling out of the way, that long ass intro, let's get into what I've been playing. So if I remember correctly, the last time I did one of these was, I don't even know when, but I believe I was playing, it was right when I got the Behind Enemy Lines 2 Platinum. So the next thing that I worked on was F1 2019, which is a game that I was working on with Leon, and we were working on that. So the reason that I actually earned a trophy in this was because I was trying to earn the other random online trophies other than gaining levels and things of that sort. So I was trying to do mainly the weekly Grand Prix event. So you have to complete a weekly Grand Prix. You have to complete all events in a weekly Grand Prix and then complete a featured event. Well, I was not able to do these two because I think you can only do those on the weekend, and then yeah, I did that one whenever. So I gotta hop back on this. I kind of hopped on, put it down, and I haven't been back. But this trophy isn't like unobtainable. People are still earning it, but it seems that it's something that you can only earn on like kind of the weekend, because you can see like people earned it on January 1st, which was a Saturday, and then people earned it on the 15th, which was a Saturday. So if my math is correct, that means that this Saturday, the 29th, there should probably be another event coming up that you can earn this in. So I got to keep an eye out for that and kind of keep up on that. But yeah, that's nothing that's like too crazy. Then up next, I have Skater XL, which I was actually able to get the platinum trophy in. So this was a game that I bought way back when it came out originally, back in August of 2020. And it was a great game. I had a lot of fun. I really love skateboarding games. I wouldn't say I necessarily like skateboarding in real life, but I do like skateboarding games, mainly skate, series. So Skate 1, Skate 2, Skate 3, Rip, Skate 2, and Skate 3. But when Skater XL came out, I was kind of like, hell yeah, like this looks like kind of a cool game, and I got it, played it. But then there was some buggy trophies. There were some things that just weren't adding up, and there were some things that were just really a pain in the ass to get. Mainly traveling over 40 kilometers in total, which is a little ridiculous. So there was for a while a way to kind of AFK that, where you could spawn outside of the map and then kind of just roll down, and you have to keep your PlayStation on for like hundreds of hours in order to get that done. So I wasn't about that, because I was trying to AFK another game at the time, which was CarX Drift Racing. So what ended up happening was randomly one day I was like, I need to, finish this game up. I really need to finish this up in November. So I was playing through, and turns out there was recently like a new method that was found out for the 40 kilometers. And instead of rolling down the hill, you can glitch out of the map and then fall through the map and just continue to fall. And I think you fall for maybe like 40 minutes or so, and then you reset, and then you get your distance. So that's kind of cool. So I finished that up. It was a lot of fun. So I had to get I had to get the distance trophy, and then the other trophy that I had to get was like bailing 1,000 times, which again you did by kind of like glitching out of the map and doing it that way. So that was fun. I don't know if I'll stack that game. I had fun playing it one time. It's really a shovelware game, if you want me to be completely honest. It's very easy to do. So if I did stack it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, and I wouldn't have to really, dedicate my life to it. Then up next, we have Titanfall 2, another random game again. This kind of came up because I was streaming one day, and StepMac kind of made a comment of like, I just got done Titanfall 2 and all this. And I was like, yeah, I should really hop on there because it has multiplayer trophies, and the servers got like hacked on the PC a few months back. And I was like, I don't want that to happen to me on the PlayStation 4 or on the PlayStation. So I ended up hopping on one night and just getting all of the multiplayer trophies, which are just these ones at the bottom. So you have to join a multiplayer network, which is very easy, customize a loadout, and then win a multiplayer match. So all you have to do, fairly easy. You can do it all in one match if you're lucky enough to win in your first match, but I was not. But yeah, that's done. I maybe get to the single player. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get the multiplayer done. That's what it comes down to. But yeah, so multiplayer for Titanfall 2 is done. Another thing, so side note from the PSNP Plus thing that shows unobtainable trophies, another thing that I would love to see either from PSNP or PSNP Plus is kind of showing you exactly what the trophies are, kind of like next to the percentages. I think the percentages are useful, but like I don't think, like, at the end of the day, they don't matter, right? So ideally what I would love to see from PSNP is have the rarities but have them a little smaller here, and then underneath of it kind of tell you what the trophy is, right? So for instance, if you go down here and you click on So It Begins, you can see that it says multiplayer only. So basically, like underneath of there, it would say multiplayer only, basically saying what type of trophy it is. And if there's one that has like multiple things, like some of these should say like random or something. So if you guys don't know, when you make a guide for PSNP, you can kind of give trophies these like tags, right? So story, missable, stackable, difficulty, you can do all that, right? So that's great. You should have to put one of these on every single trophy and just give it one of those. And then that shows up here so that you can kind of roll down the list and say, okay, what's multiplayer? And then you can go up to the top and be like, okay, I want you to show me just the multiplayer trophies. That would be a very useful thing, but who knows if that'll ever happen. That's just a side rant right there. But let's continue to move on. Up next, we have a game called Tilting Tiles, which was from Treefall Studios. I was able to get a press code for this game and play it before it came out. So I was one of the, first 100%ers. Well, not really. I was one of the first trophy earners, but then I kind of put the game down because the trophy list didn't show up on PSMP, and I started earning trophies before the list was on PSMP, and it was just I was a little scared. Well, it ended up working out at the end of the day, but yeah, you basically just have to beat all the stages. Really fun little game. Really enjoyed playing it. Puzzles. It's basically where you have to you move forwards or sideways or diagonally, and you have to do it in so many moves, and you get abilities that allow you to do things, and you have to collect all the gems when you're going through. So good little puzzle game. Had a lot of fun playing it, and looking forward to more from Treefall Studios there. But again, continuing to move down the line here, we have randomly Minecraft Set 2. So I downloaded Minecraft back on my PS4 a while back because I just wanted to get the Set 2 done, because I just wanted to get it done, right? I have the 100% in Minecraft on the PS3 and the PS4. So I was like, man, if I have the 100% on the PS4 and there's a second set, why don't I just finish the second set so I can keep, basically keep 100% on the PlayStation 4. So I downloaded it and I did that, and literally like a few days after or no, maybe not a few days, but like a few weeks after I downloaded it, you can see I downloaded it and started playing it on November 1st. Literally on the 30th, new trophies were dropped. I think I made a trophy talk about this expansion pack. So yeah, I signed on, did the 4 new trophies, and moved on with my day. But for some reason, that and Valhalla, any game, when I seem to finish up the DLC, they just like to keep dropping more DLC, and we'll get to that in another game in a second. But so Minecraft on the PS4 is done. So up next is a little bit of a random game. I don't know if I played this before. I did my last trophy talk. I started in December 1st, so I did not. So I started Dirt Rally 2.0. So if anyone's unaware, I do have a lot of the Dirt games done. I have Dirt Showdown done, Dirt 3, Dirt Rally, Dirt 4, and I'm working on Dirt Rally 2.0. I do not have Dirt 2 done because I don't have those unobtainable trophies, which again, if you click on Dirt 2 and we scroll down here, you'll see the platinum is highlighted, and then Tourney and then I Ain't Afraid of No Ghost are both unobtainable. So kind of sucks. The multiplayer for this is still up, but you just can't do those 2 trophies because of the race net. So fix it, Codemasters, or should I say EA, fix it. But I started playing Dirt Rally 2.0 just because I was looking through and I was like, God, there's so many like ultra rare trophies, and I really want to play a racing game, and I really want to play a dirt game or a rally game. And a Dirt Rally 1 I had a lot of fun with, and I didn't really struggle with it. And Dirt Rally 2.0 I didn't really I didn't struggle with as well for like the base game and the DLC, but I don't want to say I got burnt out, but I definitely stopped playing this game because I just was kind of done with it for the time being. So I really need to hop back into it, but I started playing another game. But mainly, I got through everything. I did not do the trophy that's called Fire Up That Car again, which is to be in the top tier for a daily community challenge with a certain car, mainly because I wasn't really signing on every day to see if those events were available, because basically you can only use that car when certain events are available that allow you to use that class of car. So I have to wait for an event to come around that allows me to use a Group B 4-wheel drive car. So that sucks. On top of it, you in this game you are allowed to upgrade cars, so you can upgrade them to different tiers, which basically just gives them different performance. It'll raise performance but lower reliability. Who the fuck cares about reliability when you're doing one stage? Doesn't matter. I haven't upgraded the car yet because I haven't used the car, so I don't think even if I was to do one of these challenges, I probably wouldn't rank in the top tier of it, because I don't have an upgraded car. I need to upgrade. I need to level it up and upgrade it in order to probably even be within competition of the top tier. So I've been a little lazy with that, but I was able to kind of get through everything else in the game. So I did all of the championship based trophies. I did all of the kind of random trophies. I did all of the most of the rallycross trophies. There's a few that I still need to do, like 5 rallycross events in hell, easy. Win 8 events in the FIA World Rallycross Championship mode, again, easy. Complete 10 time trial events, again, easy. And then this one's going to take a little bit of while to do, fully upgrading 5 different cars. Complete an event in every unique location, easy. And then doing this daily event, again, easy. But I just got to upgrade that Audi Sport Quattro Season 1, Episode 2, E2. I guess it's Episode 2. I have no fucking idea. S1, E2, Season 1, Episode 2. You know, I didn't know we were watching a TV show here. But, I had a lot of fun playing the game. I really enjoy playing these. I really enjoy racing games. I really enjoy rally games. But what I'm going to tell you about this game, because I have people asking me about it, is it a hard game? When it comes down to the base list, no, it's really easy. You really don't even have to be good at racing games in order to do it, because all of these championships down here that you have to, beat that are like sub 1%, you can lower the difficulty to basically 0 and you can still get through. Because when you do the difficulty in this game, you don't pick like easy, medium, hard, blah, 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 right? You pick a number between 0 and 100, and then that will give you your difficulty. So you can lower it to 0, do all your championships, and get through there. The only thing that sucks about the championships is the length of them. They can really take a long time to get through because they're multiple stages. You're talking 3 to 4 hours to probably get through one championship. So when you have to do that a few times, it's a pain in the ass. The classic rally historic championship is the first one you'll do. That one will take you no time at all. But once you get into other ones, it's going to take a little bit of time. Another thing to look at when you're doing those championships is you want to look for the exact ones that you have to do, because I believe there's multiple events within the championships. You don't have to do all of them. You can just do one and then move on to the next one. So look at that as well, which, will definitely lower some time. And then all the random trophies at the bottom, like winning rally events in certain cars, they're all really easy, and you'll probably get them. If you pay attention, you can actually get them while you're just playing through the game, just naturally playing through the game. If you remember, okay, if I'm doing a rally event or a rallycross event in this category, I need to pick the Volkswagen Polo GTI R5, or I need to pick the Renault Megane RS RX. Like you can, if you remember those things, you'll be good to go. But if not, it doesn't really take that hard, or it doesn't really take that much time to do it. It's not that hard at all. And then all the other stuff is really easy, honestly. There are a few things that are a little pain in the ass when it comes to the base game, but all in all, it's pretty, easy. There's nothing in the base list that's, necessarily difficult. I think the only thing that's difficult in the base list, which is tied to a difficulty, an actual difficulty, is the trophy at the top called Keeping It Real, which is to complete 15 rally stages with hardcore damage enabled. You need to just enable the hardcore damage, but you can have the AI set to 0. So with that being said, you can be a little more cautious while you're driving. You don't have to really be pushing it to the limits. But that was like one of the first trophies I got, because I was like, I'm getting anything difficulty related out of the way, like right away, so I can cruise through. So base game, not bad. Now, I keep saying base game because this game does have a lot of DLC, and each of the seasons was actually very easy. So Season 1 was very easy. Season 2 was very easy. Season 3 was very easy. Now, Season 4 was interesting. It actually wasn't too bad, right? So the trophy that gave me the most headache playing through in Season 4 had to be the trophy launch event, because that one is specifically related to a course with a specific car. So typically when you have a time trial based trophy like that for a specific course with a specific car, it can be a little tricky because there's no way for you to really cheese it. There are a few things you can do to cheese it, but all in all, you can't really cheese it. You have to really get to know the track, really get to know the car, and get on with it. That took me a few hours to get through. I was reading in forum posts because I was kind of trying to read tunes for that, the car that I was using, because you only have to use a 2019 RX supercar. I was looking up like tunes for certain cars, and in the forum post, people were like, I was practicing this for a month. And I was like, bro, if I did this more than like one night, I would want to like jump out the window. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. And then the other two trophies in here that are, you know, ultra rares aren't even really that bad. So you have to win an event in 8 rallycross locations using those two drivers' cars, which again, very easy. You can basically set up a tournament with those 8 locations, go right from, I think you can go right to a 2 event with like minimum laps, get it done in like maybe 20, 30 minutes. And that Sunday driver trophy is really not that bad at all, because there is somewhat of a way to cheese it, because you can, so you have to win a World Rallycross Championship final with AI set to 100 in cockpit view and assist disabled. Disabling assists with rallycross cars is not that bad. It doesn't make them undrivable. They're actually really easy. The hardest thing about it is probably going to be the cockpit view, but you can use, I believe it's in Hell, you can use a track in the rain, and it basically like the AI doesn't even know how to drive. They turn like stupid. So there are ways to kind of cheese it. That one's not too bad. But each of these season-based DLCs was pretty easy. I got through those pretty fast. You can see the 6th, the 7th, the 7th, the 7th, and the 8th at, wow, 3 in the morning. I was really up trying to get that launch event trophy before I went to bed. But yeah, you can see those ones are pretty easy. Not too bad. Now, let's get into the Colin McRae DLC. Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. So, this DLC, again, is not awful, but there's a lot of content in it, and it takes a while, and I really put it down. So there is a trophy. So there's a trophy called If in Doubt, Flat Out. They're tied together. So you have to complete every scenario on any difficulty. You have to complete every scenario on very hard difficulty. Now, very hard difficulty, you have to set the difficulty. Remember the 0 to 100 difficulty? You got to set that to 91. That's the minimum very hard that that you're allowed. It's basically 91 to 100 is very hard. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is basically pray that you can do them all, because there's a lot of events. So I think that there's like 4 or 5, I think it's 4 different like eras of Colin McRae challenges that you have to do. I've gotten through the first one and like halfway through the second one. So I think there's 5 actually, because I don't even think I was halfway. But the second, I think it's if you click on this, actually, I'm talking out my ass. I can just click on it. Oh, I forgot PSMP's broken. Hold on. We can do this real quick, boys. Here. So, flat out, the trophy flat out. So, you have 1984 through 1980 wine. Yeah, I'm going to whine when I play this fucking game. 1989 early years. So you can see that you have 5 events here. You have 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. These times, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I tried to use these times on something else, and they didn't work. So I don't really know what's going on there. So, okay, there's only 4. So basically, this one's not bad. And you can see that they're rated from easy, medium, and hard, depending on the color of them. So these are basically all easy and 2 mediums. So then you get into 91 to 94, you have 11 events here, but you can see that event like 2-6 is 3 events, right? And you have to get within these times. So you have to get within a 9:05 to 9:06. So like this event right here, you know, if you wanted to do this one, is going to take you like 25 minutes to just attempt it one time. And if you fuck up, like, rest in peace, you're done. So that's the thing that kind of pissed me off about this, is like, bro, you have to, not only, it's not a type of thing where like you are like, you know, just trying to try, or it's like one stage. Like these ones right here, when you have multiple stages and this shit as 25 minutes, like this pissed me off. Like, are you kidding me? Like at least this one, it's like 3 minutes, whatever. Dude, 9 fucking minutes? What the hell kind of state? Am I driving around the world? Like that should have me fucked up. But anyway, I'm in this one. I'm like, I'm almost done this one, I believe. I got to go back and check it. Then you get into World Championship, which isn't like awful. There's a lot going on here, right? There's a lot of stages going on here, and you can see there's some pretty hard ones. You got Monte Carlo is going to be a pain in the ass. Spain isn't too bad, probably, even though it's red. Australia, that looks like it's going to be a blast. That looks like it's going to be so much fun. But the good thing is a lot of these are like 3 minutes. So you have a few that are like longer stages, like 7, 6, 7. But you know, you have some 3 minutes in here. This one just pissed me off, bro. How do you have a 9, 8, 5? Like what? Come on now. So these are what they are. Again, the times are like iffy because I did one of these and I got within the times, but then I still failed by like a fuck ton. So I have no idea if like I encountered the glitch, because apparently there's a glitch with it, or like what. But yeah, that had me feeling some sort of way. And then I kind of just put the game down. But there's those, and then there's this one down here. And then the last trophy to talk about in the DLC is this pedal to the metal trophy. That drove me a little insane, but I was able to get it done. So that one is, again, time trial with a certain car on a certain course, and it's a 7-minute time trial. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I've been talking about Dirt Rally 2.0 a little bit too much here. That's really, honestly, that's where I put a lot of my time into when I've been playing. So over the past few months of me not making content, I really haven't even been playing trophies or playing games and earning trophies. Yeah, playing trophies. I'm playing myself. That's what it comes down to. But I haven't really been playing games or earning trophies, but Dirt Rally 2.0 is probably what I've invested most of my time into when I've been playing. So that I should really get back to it. I really should. Up next, we have Hot Wheels Unleashed, which I played on the PS5 because Brian wanted to do the multiplayer. So I hopped on to do the multiplayer to help him, got my multiplayer knocked out, and it shall sit there until I do Hot Wheels on the PS3, because that's what I'll play first. All right, we're moving and grooving. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Then up next, we have another game that I really put all my time into, and I started to play just because like I wanted to play a game, and you guys have probably seen it on the channel, but it's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And one thing I realized about this game when I started playing it was that this game is called Star Wars Jedi and then Fallen Order, which like kind of makes me mad, but whatever. But I basically played through the game on like the normal difficulty or whatever, and then I am now going back and I've been making trophy guides for everything. I'm working right now on how I kind of want to do collectible guides, because I do want to do a full collectible guide on the game, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to do like chests or, you know, secrets, or like how I want to do it. Because I want to do chests and secrets, but then I also want to do enemy type stuff. So I got to figure out how I'm going to go about doing this, but I am working on collectible guides right now. And then after I'm done the collectible guides, I basically will have the platinum, because I've basically done everything. I did buy the EU version of this game. I bought it physically, so I got it imported, and I might, you know, depending, I may do it right after. We'll see. I had a lot of fun playing through the story. I really enjoyed playing the game. I played it in a weird way because I wasn't trying to like get any collectibles or do anything as I was playing through, because I wanted to make all the guides, which is typically what I do. So that's kind of why I like stacking games sometimes, because it gives me like a whole new aspect on playing it. Like the first time I played through this game, I was not trying to get any collectibles or do anything like that, and I'm doing it all after the fact. When I play through the next time, I'll do the collectibles as I'm playing through. So yeah, it's just a different way of playing, and then eventually I'll play it on the PS5. But I feel that way about like stacking games. Like a lot of games back in the day that I never even, you know, that I played before I made YouTube videos, I really want to go back and play just to make guides and stuff, like the original Uncharted games and like the Ezio trilogy and things like that, just because, you know, I wasn't making guides, so I got to experience it differently than kind of how I would experience it now. But getting through there, you guys will see videos on this. This is an off-stream game for the time being until I, you know, get all my guides done, and then it'll be an on-stream game. But you know, working my way through that, having fun, having a blast. Then up next, we have Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know what the update was last time I played this game, but basically, I think, I don't know. Basically, we finished up all the heists, and then on top of it, we did finish up getting 25 medals across heist setups and finales. Waves and I got that, and then on top of that, I was able to get $8 million in purchasing between like buying and selling the same item over and over again. I was able to save money up between doing heists and everything like that in order to get the money and get that trophy. So I got the whole heist thing done, and then after that, I had that one trophy left. Oh, and also I reached rank 100 as well. That was another thing that I did. I think I did that. Oh, when did I do that? Oh my God. I think I was doing races. I don't remember how I got to 100. It's really it's passing my brain right now. But yeah, I got that done. Wait, let me see cuz I got this on the 3rd. Hmm. I don't remember. But yeah, I got rank 100 as well, finished that up, and then the last trophy I had to get, which I was waiting to do on stream, was the 3-man army right here, which I will be putting a video out for this game sometime soon. But that was the trophy that I was waiting for in order to get the platinum. So that was my first platinum of 2022, and it was fun. I had a great time playing the game. I'm looking forward to playing it again on the PS4. I do want to note that I'm going to attempt to do all of the Grand Theft Auto games at some point as well. So I was against getting the Grand Theft Auto remake. There's a lot of shit going on with it, and the price finally dropped, and I told myself I wouldn't buy it for more than $30 because I felt the games were worth $10 a piece. Well, it dropped to 40. I was like, so I bought it. Under $15 a game is fine to me. It's like $13 a game is what it ends up being. I think that that's fine. Even if the remakes are trash, that's fine. And not only am I getting one game, I'm getting two games technically because I bought it physically. So I'm getting the PS3 or the PS4 and the PS5 version. So like, really, when you're talking like $6 and some change a game or $7 a game, I really can't complain about that, right? Like I really can't complain. So I will be getting around to those at some point, but before I do those, I'm probably going to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the PS3 first, and then I'll play it on the PS4, and then we'll probably finish it out on the PS5, or I may do the PS5 version first. I don't know. I have guides out for Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, all on the PS4, like the ports of the game. I'm debating if I want to make updated guides for it for the remake, like updated collectible guides and everything with like the new graphics and everything, even though they're not really that, impressive. But I'm debating if I want to do that when I go through and play them. I might, just because, but uh, time will tell, right? Time will tell. Plus the trophy lists are different. I want to make trophy guides for it. So my thought is, if I'm going to make trophy guides for it, might as well make collectible guides and do that. So, but yeah, we'll get around to those at some point. And another reason I brought this up is because as I was playing through Grand Theft Auto 4 or Grand Theft Auto 5 and finishing it up, I've already gotten ahead of myself. It really made me miss Grand Theft Auto 4, and I really want Rockstar to just remaster Grand Theft Auto 4. But don't change anything. Just remaster it the way it is. But you don't even have to remaster it. Just bring it to the PlayStation 5, please. uh, Again, we're still chugging here, man. We've got like 2 months of content to cover. We're working through. We're making good time. We'll be done soon. But then up next we have Godfall, which this is going to be my first PlayStation 5 Platinum, obviously. And I've been putting off playing my PlayStation 5 until I really finish this game. So Brian and I were able to, I'm not sure if when this happened, but Brian and I were able to finish all of this stuff in the base game. We were able to finish all of the DLCs. We then played through Lightbringer, did everything in Lightbringer, grinded out the chests, did everything, did Lightbringer 10 times, did it on the hardest difficulty. We're cruising, we're having fun. Then this game comes out on PlayStation Plus. Well, actually, I don't think we had Lightbringer done by this point. And the Challenger edition comes out for Plus, and I'm like, God. And then they added trophies. Like, God damn it. So Brian and I actually hopped on like right when it came out, the 10th. I don't know if that was the first week. No, we hopped on late because it would have. Oh, I guess yeah. We hopped on like a few days after it came out, and we did some of the quest stuff, and we were playing through. So we were able to finish up this DLC pretty quickly. There was a few things that were annoying, like doing your 10th quest is kind of annoying. So yeah, that was annoying, and the legendary quest objectives was annoying, but I got that knocked out pretty early because they were kind of broken at the beginning. So that's probably going to be annoying over time, but they were broken at the beginning. So got that all done. Then we finished up Lightbringer after finishing that up, and we basically got everything done except the tower trials, or yeah, Ascended Tower of Trials. So when I got back to streaming the other day, we put it in and we played it, and we got to, I think, trial 16. Well, we first got to trial 13 and we failed. Then we got to trial, I believe it was like 15 or 16, and we failed again. And then we got to trial 16 again, and the game broke. So we've been having some issues with that. It is what it is. I'm going to be getting this, within the next few days so I can get this platinum in 100%, but Godfall's almost done. This was a game when I went into it, I was kind of skeptical about it. I'm still a little skeptical about it, but with that being said, I've played it. I can't really complain about it, and it was okay. But I'm looking forward to playing more PS5 games, even though I probably won't be playing my PS5, because the next game that I'm going to talk about is Air Conflicts Vietnam. So I am finally starting the ABC backlog on the PS3 of games where I've done the multiplayer, but they're just on my list. And the first game that we have is Air Conflicts Vietnam. So I am playing through the campaign in Air Conflicts Vietnam, and it is an atrocity, as you could all imagine. But if we go through the list here, you'll see that we'll be doing Air Conflicts Vietnam, Aliens versus Predator, Aliens Colonial Marines, Anarchy Rush Hour, and then I kind of get into this weird situation with Assassin's Creed, which I'm probably going to take a sidestep for like a minute and then go back to AC4. But yeah, I have Assassin's Creed, and we're just going to be working down the list. There's a few things that I want to do when I get to certain, or that I might just put in because I want to do like the Harry Potter games. There's some other games that I want to do. And I still want to play, I still want to do stuff on my PS4, obviously, play by PS5. And as I was playing through Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, it really made me go back and think about like how I was playing through the Hitman and Star Wars games and how I was alternating them. And it was like, man, I should really go back and do that and finish them up. So I may randomly at some point start playing like Hitman and Hitman 2, and then I may randomly start playing another Star Wars game or something, or, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, I'm kind of back and forth with what I'm doing, and I'm kind of just playing whatever right now, but I did want to finally dig into that PS3 backlog because I've been talking about it for like months, maybe like a year now. I haven't really made progress on it, so I was like, fuck it. We're getting into it. I'm starting it now. This is it. Today is the day. New year, new me. Even though we're like 4 weeks in, new year, new me. So, yeah, we're making progress. But like most of these games, I will probably be playing on stream. There's a few that I probably won't be, just because again, guides like Aliens versus Predator. I may try to make guides. Colonial Marines, I'm definitely going to make guides for collectibles. Anarchy Rush Hour is probably a game that I'll play on stream like the whole time. This is a shitter game. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, there's just time will tell. Time will tell. Let's just say that. And then there's a few games that I'm going to play where like I'm going to definitely just play on stream the whole time. Like my sidestep that I want to do for Assassin's Creed and some other things. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Again, if you haven't followed me on Twitch, there's a link for that down in the description below. I'm going to try to stream a few times a week. I don't stream on the weekends, but like Friday and Saturday nights I don't stream, but possibly on Sundays I may be back to streaming, and then like maybe it may be like Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, or some wacky thing like that. We'll have to wait and see, but I do want to get back to streaming. But anyway, I've been talking for a while. I feel like my throat is a little sore. I did not get the big C. I did not get the vid. I did not get the Rona, whatever you want to call it. I still haven't gotten it, knock on wood. But yeah, I've been talking for a minute. Hold on. So that's what I've been playing since I don't even know when. Mid-November. What do I plan on playing in the upcoming weeks? So my goal is that I am going to, or the upcoming week, I should say. My goal is that I do want to get the collectibles and everything done for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That's really the last thing that I have to do for the game in order to kind of get the platinum. The last chunk of me getting through is just tidying up the collectibles, and I'm probably going to do it by planet is my thought. But I want to get through Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I want to get through that and get that tidied up. And then when I get done Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on the PS4, I am then going to probably jump back into Dirt Rally 2.0 and try to tidy that up and get that done, because I really just want to get that done and out of the way. And then with getting that done, it may kickstart me to maybe do Dirt 5, just because Dirt 5 would be like the last Dirt game I have to do in order to get basically them all done, other than Dirt 2, which at some point I may honestly try to get everything done in Dirt 2 other than those 2 trophies. So if anyone's interested in doing that, let me know, because there is online, and it does take, some coordination. But yeah, I'll probably, so my focus is going to be this. This is my focus. Off stream, I'm going to be doing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, doing the collectibles and everything, and then I'll get the platinum on stream. On stream, I'm going to be doing Godfall whenever I get around to it. I'll be doing Air Conflicts Vietnam on stream, and maybe I will try, or maybe I'll do Dirt Rally 2.0 on stream. We'll have to wait and see. I typically don't like doing racing games on stream, but maybe I will. Only time will tell. Then from that, again, continuing to just tackle the PS3 backlog and, playing games. When it comes down to it, my focus is going to be to get through my PS3 backlog. And by my PS3 backlog, I mainly mean PS3 games that are on my list that I haven't completed, and or any games that I really want to play, because there are a few games that I really want to play. Like, I'm really looking forward to that Hogwarts Legacy game that's going to be coming out this year. I'm obviously looking forward to the new Horizon game coming out. Dying Light 2 is coming out like next week, so I may, we'll see what happens with that. There's a lot of things that are coming out that I'm really looking forward to. Elden Ring is coming out. I'm probably going to be playing that day one. So there's a lot. I want to tidy some things up and do that, obviously, but I'm not going to focus strictly on my PS3 backlog, but there's definitely things that I want to finish before I kind of move on. So what I was getting at with like Hogwarts Legacy is like, I'm really looking forward to that game coming out this year. But before I do that game, I really would like to do the 3 Harry Potter games on the PS3. So I want to get around to that. And Brian and I, as we got back into playing Godfall and everything the other day, we got back into talking about getting through some other games that we've really wanted to do. So there's a few other games that we've been talking about doing for a while that we're probably going to get into. There was a few more that were thrown around. So, and they're mainly games that are games as a service. So if you have any thoughts of those, that's exactly what we're talking about. So Godfall was one. The next one we're doing is, I don't know if I should give it away, but the next one we're doing is Anthem. That's going to be the next games as a service game that we do, and it's going to be fun. I'm sure that game will be not as bad as like Marvel's Avengers, but, time will tell. Time will tell. That's another so side note, another interesting thing is this PSNP Plus thing shows like Marvel's Avengers as an unobtainable, which is weird to me. And they say that what trophy is it? I got to go to the PS5 version. Investing in the future is unobtainable. Not sure if that's true, but people are earning it, so I don't know how that's unobtainable. So again, it says unobtainable. Like, what? This trophy was previously thought to be unobtainable, but can now be obtained, albeit with limited results. This update completely changed the way that gear is leveled for the new system. Whatever. So that's the only thing about the PSNP Plus thing, is there's like wacky things like that. And then, yeah. So I don't know. My main goal, again, PS3 backlog is what I'm trying to finish up. And by that, I mean games on my list, playing things that I want, trying to finish things, trying to put videos out and kind of get back into the groove of things, and then getting into some other games with Brian that we've been talking about, wanting to finish and play and all that stuff. So keep an eye out for any of that stuff. Again, if you haven't already followed me on Twitch, I typically, when I'm doing games or like boosting online and stuff, I sometimes or typically will live stream it on Twitch. Again, I've been MIA for like 2 months, so I clearly haven't been doing anything. But, when I am doing stuff, that's where I be. I be chilling there. So if you haven't followed me already, again, I would appreciate a follow over there. Down in the comments below, let me know what games you've been up to, what games you've been playing, any goals that you have for 2022 when it comes to, gaming or trophies or anything like that. I would love to read all of that stuff. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. And I hope to see you all around sometime soon.